Man, listen, this free game back again. Check, check, mic check.
Black in the building and all that.
Back in the building, T.I.M. Toddy.
Pieces of our families to God.
Right. We had a lot of conversation. A lot of
Where that boy Rock at, man? Get on there, mic.
a lot of motion on that. You know, we was talking about teens and the guns. We want to get back to this men conference though. Tim, what's some of the key points? We're talking about this men conference, so we're gonna get back to some of the stuff we discussed on Sunday about these teens, the guns, and the shootings. But what's some of the things you want to address at this men conference that we want people to show up to?
The main thing I want to talk about is trying to get, bring some awareness to like all the mental aspect of the whole situation. You know what I mean? Like we be pretending like it ain't no real thing. You know what I'm saying? We be struggling with that. Like I was telling AB today, like we gotta really understand that, like we suffer from type of mental illnesses or mental situation that we don't even know. Like we never address it. We don't never have opportunity to address those situations. So I want to talk about the mental health aspect as well as trying to bridge the gap. It's a gap going on that we ain't been discussing, like this generational gap that we got. Like sometimes people write off the generation X as written off, like they done. Like we can't get them back, so they really want to be like, forget them and let's move on to the millennials.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they really said, like, they really was trying to say the Gen X is a lost cause. You know what I mean? And you can't let the Gen X situation trickle down to the millennials. So we gotta talk about a lot of that stuff, man.
I agree. I think we gotta start. And I think I said this last time. We gotta start taking advantage of the resources available. I know you just said we kind of act like it's not a thing. I think we kind of try to bury it. I think we try to bury our mental issues like they not there. We try to ignore them, but it's just like a problem. When you ignore a problem, they never go away.
Yeah.
Cause we don't, us. And I'm gonna say, from my understanding, as black people, we went through so much and we go through so much, but a lot of us don't talk about going to counseling and going to therapy and really discussing your problem with that professional. We kind of hide behind our issues, or like I said, we ignore the issues, and they never go away. So we can't get over the hump unless we start utilizing the resources available. And I think you mentioned this last time. We got so many resources available to us now that we need to start taking advantage. And like you said, not only bridging the gap, but breaking down some of these generational curses or whatever you call them, kind of eliminating some of the issues. Because imagine the trauma and the mental things we go through as adults. Imagine what these kids gonna go through. Yeah. If we don't get a hand on it now, imagine some of the stuff they're gonna go through, and even worse.
Right. So that's the thing. Like we don't be understanding like the situation that be at hand. Like if we never address the issues for ourselves, like if we don't, us being the elders now. You know what I'm saying? Like we are considered what we would say as
the elders.
Yeah, so we are considered the elders now. So if we ain't really addressing our hurt, our pain, our struggle, our mental blockages. You feel me? Then the older people that's coming behind us don't stand a chance. You feel me? So we got to really start putting forth an effort. Like that's what this men conference is about. Like men coming together and people in general, but men specifically coming together, just trying to communicate ways and possibilities of managing the mental issues that majority of us as men suffer, but definitely what black men, because that's all I can speak to is a black man, because that's all I've ever been. So mainly the stuff that we go through, we gonna always lose out if we don't, you know, if we don't step to the plate and decide that we got a problem. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody, we can sit back and talk like we were doing on the Facebook, on the post and all that, and everybody had their opinion. We can sit back and talk all day, but when are we gonna take accountability for ourselves and our own actions? You know what I'm saying? Somebody was talking about the economic downturn of the community that we came from. Somebody was saying, you know, they getting the guns from out of cars, and I'm saying, like, listen, man. If we don't never accept our own responsibility for ourselves, first thing we gotta do is get ourselves, you know, on a certain wavelength. You feel me? Cause we ain't really talking about nothing. We just going with the flow. Like when we had the conversation, do men suffer in silence and all that? Like we ain't really expressing ourselves outwardly, and we ain't learning how to cope with mental issues outwardly. You know what I'm saying? So if we continue to just go on and suppress our pain, Thomas, what's good with you? If we continue to go on and suppress our pain and our low vibrational energies, and we just gonna bleed that on our children, like, and so our children is what we consider Gen X. Like our children are the ones that's it's getting the bad end of the stick, cause we weren't really there, or we weren't really able to express ourselves and our emotions and our pain. So we kept that under the wraps. Like we weren't really telling nobody. We weren't really talking to nobody or telling nobody that about our issues.
So then with that, how can we?
Come on in, Tom.
How can we expect them? We want their lives to be better. How can we expect them to express themselves to us?
What's going on with you?
If we're, hey, how you doing?
What's going on with you? Me and my guy over here putting in this work. Man, we talking about this mental health conference that's about to come up on April the 1st that they about to have, and we trying to bring some awareness to that situation, and hopefully we can get some of these guys to come out and kind of express themselves. We had went to a mental health kind of like workshop, and they was teaching us about how to express ourselves as men. So it was all men there, and it was, what's up, Chill Will? So they was kind of helping us out with the just opening up in front of other men, being vulnerable. Everything that we talked about wasn't nothing really leaving out of the building. So, we talked about a lot of stuff, and they decided to do this conference to kind of like bring some more awareness or get some more men out. Because after we did it, and the people that we talked to, a lot of people was wanting to know about it. And so we talked to the doctor, and she was willing to set this conference up. And it's going to be a pretty good conference. I don't know if you be on my Facebook page, but I be sharing that flyer. If you go on my Facebook page, you'll see that flyer on there. I don't think I need somebody to send it to me so I can post it on my Instagram too. But Yeah, that's basically what we talking about right now. Just trying to.
Okay, that's dope right there.
Yeah, man. So what you got going on, man?
Nothing much. School and work, and I like what you're doing here. Absolutely, salute.
Okay, yeah, man. Stick around. We finna goddamn. We might say something that you might want to jump in on. So, hey,
Alright, I'm sticking around for a minute to see what y'all talking about.
all right, bet.
Yeah. So what I was saying was, if we don't get a handle, like you saying, with the elders, if we don't get a handle on openly expressing ourselves and feeling comfortable expressing ourselves, there's no way our kids gonna express themselves.
Right.
So as you know, what I'm saying, as youth, they're gonna grow up harboring that same pain, harboring those same, skeletons that they have in their closet. Just feeling like lost and there's no way, and feeling like they don't have an outlet. So what I want to take for, I don't really want them youngest in there. I want some of the older crowd, but I want them youngest in there, like kind of hear us talk and kind of hear us, express ourselves, and hopefully some of the older guys are in the crowd talking and opening up. So maybe to rub off on some of these younger cats, say, hey, if we see these older dudes, they in there vulnerable, they expressing themselves, they letting stuff out. Maybe they'll be more comfortable expressing themselves, kind of like the young man we had at the workshop.
Right.
All of us was older.
Right.
All of us older. We expressing ourselves. We saying some things that we went through, kind of telling our secrets, talking about things that we had to cope with, things that's hard for us on a day-to-day basis. Then you got this young man in here, so he's probably more comfortable seeing that, hey, it's okay for me to say this.
Right. So yeah, my thing is when like for instance, a lot of our children, like our children, is very outspoken. It's just what they talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So like a lot of the children, like most of my children, like love to talk. You feel me? So, but the things that they discussing, like we don't really know. If they really going in depth with these situations, and we don't know if they really digging into conversation that we have. And Chill Will, send me a request, man. You want to come on here, man? But a lot of times, like you said, if we decided to put our best foot forward with our children or with this youth, man, maybe like everybody ain't gonna get saved. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely, man.
The ones that you can, like AB thing said, reach two, or the African proverb said, each one teach one. So if all of us can, pick up a child or a young man or whatever you want to consider it. Nah, that's the main reason why I say I've been targeting with my tickets influencers, cats that always talking and cats that's always in the front. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? This is an opportunity right here for you to, do something positive for the community right here. What's up?
You can shed light on something else.
Yeah.
Since you already in that genre, you already doing this.
Yeah,
you already influencing the way.
At least that's what you said is right. So we got to have that village. We got to get that village back. We kind of lost that village. So our main objective is to kind of like get that village back. You know what I'm saying? And you got these cats that consider themselves as influencers that ain't really, like, I don't know, like what y'all cat got going on out here, like what y'all talking about. You feel me? Like all these cats that, that keep saying, or they saying what they feel like the solution is, this is a good opportunity for everybody to come out front and drop your solution on the table and let everybody hear it. You feel me? We don't need no keyboard gangsters. We don't need nobody talking behind the keyboard and computer screen screen. We need to have cats that's gonna get out here in the front and tell these people, just like Buster said today, and he was talking about, yeah, I totally agree with the things that he said about economics and all that, but that ain't what we talking about. Yeah, that's a big issue. That's a major issue. You feel me? All that need to be discussed. But see, that's the thing that we trying to get you guys to come in here and express to our people. If you can't get these guys to come in here and express these same things that they're expressing on Facebook, y'all just keep talking like y'all keep typing on this computer. But you need to get in front of people and explain to him why the economics is a major issue in the black community. Why your wages ain't matching what your rent, your bills is. But if everybody don't see that, the only thing that we can really go on is what we've been dealing with, you know, and how we've been handling it to this point. Like, we ain't got nothing else to go on, cause ain't nobody talking to us. You feel me? So that's my point. I be trying to get cats to come outside. And let's go and get in front of these young cats, man, and see exactly what they talking about. Like, I want to know what they think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's too easy for y'all to just give your life away like that.
Yeah, we gotta. I agree too with the economical side. But we gotta control what we can control. You know, what we can control directly.
Diamond head.
What we can control directly and like now. So if we talking about something,
Chill Will, what up?
if we talking about something that's gonna take, what's going on, Chill Will?
What up, Ty?
What's good with you? If we talking about something that's gonna take for, you know, the higher powers to get in, or, you know, the governments and the politics. I'm talking about what can we directly impact ourselves,
Right.
the people. How can we touch these people like now? What can we do? You know what I'm saying? We gotta control what we can control.
Right.
Once we start talking about
Economics.
we kind of, that's deflecting, we deflecting to things that beyond our control.
Economics really ain't got nothing to do with the issue.
Right.
It
it really ain't directly
It's just
impacting.
how I'm looking at it. The
Yeah.
issue starts at home.
Right.
If the kid ain't got nobody to look up to at the crib, then what you think what's his next move?
To the street.
He gonna look up to the big homie in the street. And
Yeah.
whatever the big homie doing, that's cool for him, so he gonna do it too.
Right.
So I just feel like, man, it starts at home, but what also helps is what y'all are doing. Y'all are being consistent. That's what we don't have enough of. Consistency, bro. So y'all already started. We just gotta get enough people behind y'all to push the issue.
Right. That's the thing, like Ty was saying, like a lot of times we be having all these conversations, but nobody don't want to put no feet on the
Yeah,
ground.
we gotta do some lead work.
Cause it ain't got big enough for them yet. They like attention.
Yeah.
They not helpers. They just like attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all know where we live at. Come on, man. Y'all already know how it goes. They like attention. So when a person likes attention, they gonna wait till Tim and Ty gets it big enough.
Right.
Now they feel like they got a voice.
Right. They gonna try to veg you back off of that.
So,
And that ain't and that's not how it goes, man. So it starts at the crib, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if it ain't nobody at the house, bro, it's just what it is, bro. Like,
Just like the doc said today, though, on the post on Facebook, she was saying like a lot of these homes be toxic. A lot of these homes be a lot of these young men in toxic situations at home.
yeah. So that
So when
and
Aaron,
then too, to pig on that, Tim, and I'm talking facts.
right,
It's 85% of the cribs in the world, only one parent in the house.
yeah,
85%.
no, especially in the black
That's what the problem,
community.
is right there.
Yeah,
You ain't even got a man in the house.
yeah,
so my next question.
You got a woman to look up to all her life. So that cool
Right.
He feel like he can do what that rapper do. And that's what makes the artist, and that's why they try to make the artist bad because of what they do, because that's what the person doing. But the person that person don't know how the artist got where he at. He just going off of what he see.
Right, exactly. What you were saying, Johnny?
So you brought up two very good points, Chill. I just want to throw some questions at you. Okay, we say that, and Tim, he kind of vegged back off what you said, what the doc said earlier. So when you talk about, when we identify the home is not right, so they go into the streets and they go on a big homie because that's what they see. How do we counter that? How do we counter that? Like, how do we get on top of these homes and identify? We know this home ain't right. How do we reach this? How do we reach this kid before they fall astray? You know what I'm saying? Because he has no. The home is toxic. We just said that. The home is not the place for him mentally, emotionally, physically. So he's going outside now. We already know it. So he's outside. So how do we touch this child, this kid, before he get the big homie? Big homie manipulate him, have him doing stuff he shouldn't be doing, because you already said he looking up big homie, because big homie probably got the bag. So if he ain't getting love and nourishment at home, we all grew up, we already know how it is. So what we have to do, like the doctor was saying, we got to get these kids before it's too late. Because once they cross over.
You know, when we was coming up, man, we had things to help us. We had the Center and Arlie West.
Mm-hmm.
We had the boys club on Toon Street before they got rich, and the boys club out there, but we can't even participate. I mean, we talk about this all day, bro. Like, it's a lot of stuff, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, they moved the boys and girls club out there on Lock Lawrence, so we couldn't participate.
Too far away.
But not knowing there's a few black people in the city that got money too.
Right.
But they still got that after school program.
Yeah.
So I mean, I went to time like.
Is that still going on like it was when we was coming up?
Not only
How do we reach him before he gets to be home? Like she just said, Count Risco was free. See, they had all that type of stuff when we was coming up, bro. Like they got that now.
So that's what we got to tap back into, because they don't have it. They had the community center Hudson Docket too. I don't think they got that no more either.
They ain't got nothing. They just got these places in they got this center out there only with $1 million local equipment and it ain't being used.
Nobody can use it.
One of my kids came back to read text because ain't nobody consistent on helping these kids, because they get what they saying. Yeah, they troublemakers anyway. They ain't gonna be about nothing.
Yeah.
So
like, you even got some of the grown folk that don't care how the kids turn out. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I say, what y'all got going on, bro, is with the system. I'm down. Y'all already know I'm down. And
Yes,
all three of us right here got a story to tell. I'm pretty sure we can help at least one kid.
Right. Exactly. And that's the main thing. Like trying to figure out which one of these children, like reaching out to the ones that really need that help. You know what I mean? Because we kind of got like trapped somewhere.
I mean, we can reach out. I know a way we can automatically do it, bro. We can just, all we gotta do is make a post on Facebook. I want to see the mother that's raising boys like you supposed.
Right. And
but we gotta get back.
That's it right there. Once they tap in, now guess what? We get us a video and we do what we do. And we hold us a meeting. But only with the folk that want to help, not folk that want to be seen.
Right. Everybody taking photos and all that. Everybody want to take pictures and all that.
Taking pictures. We don't need to take no pictures. We don't need to go. If we go live, we're gonna go live for a reason.
Right.
Like, what we taking pictures for? That's just to be seen, man.
Yeah. So my thing is, everybody, we've been trying to promote this men's conference that the doc having in April, and she always throw like they about to have a women's conference this weekend. And
Right, see the women always on point, man. It's just us hard heads, bro. We can't get together, bro.
right. So she about to have this.
Once we figure out how to tap in, bro, like the women tap in, bro.
Right.
And put that pride and them egos to the side.
Exactly.
And
That's right. If we can put them egos aside, that's the main thing. Like everybody got their egos involved. Everybody talking. You know what I mean? But ain't nobody trying to come to no solution, no conclusions. You know what I mean? So the main thing is. Right. So our biggest issue is trying to figure out who you want in that immediate circumference. Like who exactly is it that you trying to bring in to really be, cause you gotta be careful, man, who you entertaining and who you everybody can go, but you know, sooner or later you're gonna have to drop these boys off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody ain't gonna be still on the same page that you started on. You know what I mean? A lot of these cats gonna end up in free agency. So if you don't figure out who is who in the beginning, that's why I say I'm welcoming everybody. So if we can welcome everybody and then start seeing what they got going on once they get in here. We know how to get them up out of here. You feel me? So that's the thing. Like we got to really push this some kind of way. We got to link up and sit down in that room without no cameras involved.
So how do we? It sounds like, and I'm glad you came on here too. It sounds like comparing, like you said, you just brought me back down memory lane. If the home is not right, because I know it's probably some people in our generation who probably had things going on at home as well. But like what you saying is, we had somewhere else to go. Besides the streets. Right. We going to the community center with our friends. We in there playing. We doing our homework. We could play sports. They used to take us on that bus sometimes and take us to play basketball. And now there's really nowhere for these kids to go. So how we force them to use that center to give them kids like a safe haven again? How we force them to get back to doing what they were doing? You got this big center right here. Why there ain't no kids in here? You got all this equipment. Why there ain't no kids in here?
Cause ain't nobody speaking up for that. Like ain't nobody really trying to. You don't see nobody advocating for that center to be open. Just like you can't really use Military Hunter Center for. It's supposed to be a community center. That's what Military Hunter. That is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a community center. But you can't just walk up in there and use no computers and all that. You got to have permission to go up in there. You got to sign this and pay for that. See, these supposed to be community centers. Just like the center in all the West. Right. So you ain't really got nothing going on in the community centers, man. Ain't really. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Yeah. That's my point right there. So what?
It's up to the people like us. Because believe it or not, people respect you. Tim, know for sure people respect you. I may get a few to respect me, but all that together, man, you don't tell them what we can do.
Right. So the big thing is Toddy is trying to figure out, like with these community centers and all these places that they got. I don't know if they staffed for it or none of that stuff. But the thing is, like even when it was Pineville and they started bringing out, they stopped all the.
We had that Pineville.
Yeah, they stopped all the regular coaches from being able to coach, and then they started bringing in college students that these children couldn't even relate to.
That's how they announced.
So then they took all the people out the hood from coaching because they started doing background checks. And so we were asking like, what specifically are you looking for on a background check for somebody who's volunteer. Now we can understand if y'all looking for sexual predators and all this type of stuff, yeah. But everybody out here know that. Yeah, everybody out here know that they got backgrounds, but these are the ones that were related to these children. And they took that completely away and decided to start bringing in people from outside of the community in the community that these children couldn't relate to.
They took all the rec stuff away. Even on Saturdays, when I was living in Hudson Dock, we used to walk over to Pineville. We shot ball. We went to the game room. We shot pool. We did all that. Like every weekend, we had someone. Like I'm saying, $2 for a membership.
I still got my membership card from Pineville, $2.
They took.
Yeah.
They took all that away, Tim. So you can add that to your list. So now.
So now Sonya Wade, what's up, cuzzo? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of time, all the stuff that once upon a time these children had to do, like
Got no more.
they ain't got that.
So there it is. So now they going to the gun, the streets.
So now that's why you see them. Right. Yeah, I can hear you a lot better right now, man.
You can hear me now?
A whole lot better now.
Okay, I had something on that AirPod. But yeah, man,
Man, get you a Samsung,
man, we
man.
had stuff going, bro. Like we had people that cared in the community too, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had Coach Russell, he used to coach at Pine, man. He ain't had no cup. Guess what? He used to take kids home after practice on his bicycle, bro.
That's crazy.
Bill my coach. So Russell my coach.
Yeah, that's crazy.
R.I.P.
You got coaches now, boy, that ain't, why ain't going that way?
Right.
They can't get paid off of it. They don't
You
tell
know what I'm
them.
saying?
You know it's
We all know we live in different times, and that's true.
Yeah.
They gonna take people like us. They gonna take people like us that these folks can relate to that have been through something. Cause you know a lot of these counseling folks, they ain't been through. They ain't had silver spoon in their mouth all their life, bro.
Right.
That's why the kids
They
don't
ain't
relate
gonna
to
tell
them.
what it is to them before they lay down. Don't know nothing about making no silver water, boy.
Don't know nothing about no sugar water, boy. Don't know nothing about no mayonnaise sandwich, boy. You tripping, man. Syrup sandwiches, man. You tripping, man.
Then get what? Y'all remember this? Hey, y'all remember this, right? Y'all remember when we was in school? When they did county jail business. They took us to the jail.
Yep, so did.
Yeah, I remember they was doing that. I wasn't in school then, but I
Stop
remember.
doing that.
Yeah.
They stopped doing that. Bring it back.
Yeah.
They better get that attention early.
Damn.
Yeah, I think something happened though.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, something happened like that crazy, and they had to stop doing it.
But they even let us watch the videos with people at Alto. It was called The Choice Is Yours, and I went to do it. Like they had let us watch the videos of what the people were going through, and they was like talking. Hey, this was gonna happen if you continue to do this. If you go down this road. Now these people with life sentences on here. Some of them bank robbers, some of them murderers. But they was talking like they let every class watch the video. So they still did stuff like that. But now, the first thing they do when you fight, they trying to send you to alternative school, and you ain't learning nothing in alternative school because you just sitting in front of a computer.
You gotta teach yourself in alternative school. I was talking to the young man that the doctor got, and they were like, ain't no teacher in the classroom over there.
Ain't no teacher over there. You just sit in front of the computer.
They just put you in front of the computer and tell you to do your work.
And say go.
Yeah, and
So
then
guess why? Guess why? Because guess why? If you go to alternative school, guess what? We're gonna be adolescent to the streets anyway. We're gonna be picking you up about 2 years.
yeah, you gonna change that. Yeah, you gonna change that. Yeah, that's that school prison pipeline. Yeah. Yeah. So tell me this here, Will. Where do you think the gun's coming from?
What I told you. I told you.
See?
I just said that.
The big old.
That's why it's two important keys that we're gonna have to test, bro. We're gonna have to go in the house, and get what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna really have to take that big homie down and make him understand what's really going on.
Right.
Start 12 months. Start checking your food.
It's not making you less of a man if you giving young niggas a gun. That's not making you a man. What's making you a man is showing these young boys, look, get your education, go to school, whatever. If you ain't gonna go to school after high school, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
And get you a career, bro, and be a man.
Yeah.
That's being a man. What they got going on, that ain't being a man, bro.
Come on, man.
And they living it too. They think that's the way they rocking like that.
And you really ain't being no big homie. They just call you a big homie, but that's what's cool. What's up, man?
What's going on? Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, times really had changed. Cause my big homie, I done got my ass whooped by my big homies.
That's what I said. Like a lot of these chicks don't know they big homies like that. They just impressionable. Everybody impressionable. You
My
do
big
like
homie,
no big homie.
when they went to go do what they did, guess what, bro? They dropped me off at Granny House.
Yeah.
What's wrong with us, my dog?
Yeah.
Tell your grandma
I
you
said that the other night.
Just check my report card. I'm gonna have to get off the bus. All the dope was. So, but let me see that report card.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, boy, what the bird is
Yeah.
like, man?
Right.
Like, you ain't got no seeds, dude.
But,
You got some
yeah.
seeds when you go in the house, man.
Yeah. Well, what you doing out here? Well, no, this ain't for you. Cause if you need something, I'll shoot you something. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't sending you on no dumb mission. If a big homie sent you on a mission back there, you know what it was? Hey man, you don't mind going to the store for me? Something like that. And get yourself sick, get some money to the store for him, but he ain't sending you on no dumb mission like they do nothing. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
So who we need to talk to?
Man, this is a good dialogue. I'm telling you.
Like we were just saying.
Man, that's off the real, bro. We can get that still in all these ways, and we can get it open, bro.
You need to get one on.
Sit down, motherfucker,
You get one on the south side. You need one back on the east side like it
You
was.
on every side of town.
You need it. You need to have it back like it was, cause like we said, we thinking about why they doing this, why they doing that. If the home ain't right, and we have no safe haven, like we said, there's no safe haven for them to go to. You're going to the big home. They going to the big home is inevitable. Where else they gonna go?
Yeah. That's why you remember back when we was younger, like even the game, like look at the game culture now. I'm just saying, just think about it, like nowadays the game culture is just out of control. We were growing up, it still was so structured to the back. Even the people that was in gangs, you'll see them at Pineville or the Boy Club. They'll still be in them team groups because all their peers were there. Now they don't have none of that, so everybody gang now. Even the dude that was gang banging when we was kids, he'd be like, hey, all my partners at the Boy Club, that Pineville playing ball. So I'm gonna go play ball. Like nowadays it's gang period. Cause they don't got no outlet. You know what I'm saying? With the social media.
They ain't got no outlet, and they feel like the game is the only outlet. Not no one listen.
It's a dead end.
We came up, you join the game, boy, you consider the life.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, it's a dead end, but they got it worse than us. Cause we saw gang stuff like hands on. 90% of these babies not in the game. That's social media. That's what they cater to. Like, okay, everybody a blood, everybody a crook. That's all I'm gonna do. They ain't seen the hands on like in the street, so they think it's fashionable. It's more fashion than getting down, really. Yeah, to them it's more fashionable. They just like the color of how it look. You know what I'm saying? We was growing up, I seen some stuff like I can't rock with that. You feel me? No disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? When you see your hands on, you be like. And you see the result from it is different than just watching it on YouTube and it went viral, everybody doing it. So that's what the kids doing now. Then while they jump in, it's too late to jump out. Now you done got killed. That's why they get into petty beat. They killing over Facebook, Instagram. Like, ooh, growing up, I ain't never got a tour with no dude about that like that. It had to be physical, hands on. Now it's more like, oh yeah, I'm gang, or you use this, you that. So it's like, it's out of control, man. They got no control, and we gotta sit the older cat down, bro. Cause I done seen too many of them, bro. Like, they ruining these kids' lives, and these dudes is not what they just think they are. But these just don't know. These just 18.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
With the old cat.
That's why I be saying this nigga make me sick, man.
You got big homies still trying to be 21, man. Let that shit go, bro.
Bro, I just told somebody the other week. I was talking to buddy. He was like, "Yeah, oh God, no cap." I said, "Nigga," I said, "We grown. You don't talk to me like you NBA young boy, man. Talk to me like you an adult. Nigga, you ain't 18. Talking about, oh no cap, oh God, like gang, like that's stuff them jits say, man. But these niggas y'all look up to. It's crazy, man. These kids wild. They out of control. That's why they so wild, bro. Like they don't have them. They know what they doing till it's too late.
Right.
Till it's too late.
Hey, and that's the key part, bro.
I'm like,
And then when they get them handcuffs on, and I'm gonna talk about 8 years, or you ain't make it to the courtroom, you're down on the streets.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Too late.
Like, but the boy that I got the 43 years I'm telling you about, he did all that sticking up. That just shows you the boy that got 43 straight years.
Nigga bust out crying.
What?
Man.
Like Aretha Franklin, 43 years. Yeah.
And guess what he said? Guess what he said after he started crying? Man, this ain't right.
Yeah. You feel me? Like, and that's real life though. Like, bro, this was coming. And then like,
Remember you was untouchable 6 months ago.
You like robbing these niggas, like Jimmy said.
yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't right, man, 'cause you'll come.
You feel me? Both sides of the coin, you got to play it. And then the other thing, like, the biggest problem with us not taking these big homies is like when you don't send it to your partner because you get money with them. Like, see, I hate niggas like that. Y'all know these niggas be leading the kid wrong. Like, half these niggas that they look up to ain't even built like that. That's why I lose the respect for them. At least if you gonna do a kid or tell a kid that, at least be certified with that. 90% of these niggas I'm talking about right here ain't built like that. Man, I went to school with you, grew up with you, something like I know you ain't living like that. So you got your kid, that should be pissing me off, and these kids be real. I told you, I just seen a young Jit I'm cool with hanging with a certified rap. He don't even know he hang with a whole rap, you feel me? But he just older than him.
I'm older.
He give you some money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at him trying to think, I don't got no rap. What, you a whole rap? But this Jitty boy don't know no different. He looking at me like, man, you tripping. Now, like, bro, you don't know him like that.
Yeah.
But y'all got a 10, 11 year gap. You think he cool.
Yeah.
Till he get you in a situation, or he put you in a situation, now you don't even know what's going on. No, it don't go down like that, man. We gotta start checking these cats, bro. Like, ain't nothing wrong with telling that cat, hey, man, you wrong. So if you don't tell a dude he wrong, leading his child wrong, there's only one or two couple reasons you ain't gonna tell him. Either you get money with him, or you scared of him. Ain't nobody put me on, and I ain't running from nobody, so I'm gonna tell it like it is.
Yeah.
Cause y'all, these kids 17, 18 get life sentences, man. Half these kids grow up with good parent households and come from good background, and y'all all of a sudden they just go straight. Cause you follow this big dodo right here that never lived like that. And you think he cool cause he say he'll be at home and he got a bag. We gotta teach these jitterbug boy, man, start respecting niggas for what they stand for, not what they got. Okay, yeah, he got some money, but he a whole duck. He a punk. He something he ain't, you don't know. He a rat, he a punk. No, he'll take care of kids. Like, man, these kids know what's real and what ain't, man. Cause what these kids think real ain't what's real. But that's all you need nowadays. You get a bag, man, you can be who you wanna be. You got a knot, they'll call these old niggas call young nigga big homie. I done say that. Like what? Boy, you like, you know, what part of the game is that? I don't get it.
That's that new game.
Bruh, what up, big? What up? I'm like, so the principals ain't done no more. We gotta install that. It's gonna take, and the people like us, they're the one they gonna say, oh man, you just old school, stuck in your old way. Man, the times ain't changed, the people ain't changed. No, the real is still real, but everybody's so flawed, everything's so fabricated now. It's cool to be fake now. Nobody wanna be the guy that say, hold up, that ain't right. Cause you don't wanna be the eyeball no more. You wanna fit in with everybody. I ain't never care about fitting in. Look, man, look. If you ain't built like that, I'm just call it like it is. I don't respect it.
You gotta call a spade a spade.
Yeah, it is what it is. The shoe fit, you gotta wear it. That's why and make these kids understand, like, yeah.
Right.
And you got 5 real stand-up guys to tell that story, bro. I believe we can help at least 5 kids up out of that room, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like we gotta get these cats that's wanna talk. Them the ones that we trying to get to. That's why I was telling them the other day that I'm really focusing on cats who consider themselves influencers who got a story to tell. So when they do get in front of these people, man, we know y'all ain't fabricating no truths, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? We know y'all saying what y'all mean, and I don't have to be the one verified. You feel me? I ain't the most certified cat in the city. I did what I did, and that is what it is. You feel me? But I ain't the one who got to verify nobody.
Yep.
I'm saying if we was out here at the same time, I know who you is. You feel me?
Yep.
If I know you from these streets, then I know you from these streets. If I know you from Wiregrass,
I know you from.
I know you from Wiregrass. You ain't
Yeah.
got to be proving to me
Yeah.
that you know gangster. Like, I don't care nothing about that, man.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
Like what you be doing at the crib. You
Yeah.
feel me? That ain't my business. So my thing is, in order for us to get these young cats to see
That and what
something different, like I don't want nobody to tell these people about the old me.
Yeah.
Like, nah, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I need you to meet the new me, the one that I'm trying to be the one that at least pull some of y'all cats out.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't want y'all to know the
Yeah.
stuff that these cats gonna tell y'all when they see y'all with me in the street. Man, you know who that is?
Yeah.
That's such and such. You did this. Hey, man.
Cause they gonna think that cool.
But even with that, Tim, you still are the example. You know what I'm saying? You the example for that kid coming from that same background,
Yeah.
those same circumstances, that same one parent household, that same trauma that made a way. You see what I'm saying? So once they see that example, that's really what I want to speak on. I was in those same projects. I was in the same projects you live in.
Right.
I was in that same low income household with my mama, 5 children. I wore them same ugly clothes to school,
Yeah.
but I still went to school. I made a way. I got, you know what I'm saying? I own a house. I got a degree. So what I'm saying is we are an example of a success story.
That's the story. I'm not concerned with that story. I'm concerned with the story.
Nah, they don't want to hear about your background.
Yeah.
Now we gonna tell them that. We gonna say we gonna leave your street stuff out.
I'm cool with all that stuff. I just don't want you to talk about
Yeah.
being in the streets. Like we don't have to discuss that. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about anything else that means something. Because I don't glorify the streets. You know what I mean? I don't glorify the streets. I don't glorify going to jail. I ain't cool with none of that. Like when I was behind the wall, I hated it. You feel me? Like you feel me? So I'm not. I ain't gonna tell you how I ain't have no good time.
Yeah.
Your people need to say that though.
Yeah,
That what it ain't fun.
You ain't advocating.
It ain't fun going to jail. You know I hate it.
I ain't trying to make no young people think that going to the county jail, the penitentiary, no boot camp, diversion centers, none of this stuff ain't cool, man.
Yeah.
I have more fun out here doing what I do out here. You feel me? I like to be able to sleep in the bed with my wife at night.
Yeah. Be free.
You
I
better.
love that. Is you crazy?
I love that.
Is you crazy? I love being able to sleep in the bed at night.
Well, eat what you want, being able to eat what you want to eat. Ain't got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning for my job.
You feel me? Shower time. Yeah, I ain't want to hear that. But my thing is, and corn cheese and breaking it up and making jackknife and all that. I ain't trying to do all that, man. Come on, man. I ain't trying to do all that. That ain't what you want to glorify.
But they taking pride in that though.
Yeah.
Not even knowing jail means you lost. Ain't nothing pride about that. That means you took a loss.
Yeah,
That's exactly.
we took a big L.
You locked up and you in prison, you know what I'm saying? Like for something you got caught doing, bro, that means you took a loss. That ain't nothing to be proud of. Meanwhile, in our community, the dude that went to college and graduated, he alright, he cool. The dude that get out, you throw him a party.
Let me know. I think I got something going April 1st, but I was definitely going to try to pull up to that mental health thing. That's something, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should tap into, especially your man.
Yeah, man. If you get an opportunity to do it, let us know.
I appreciate this dialogue, though.
Oh yeah, man. We looking forward to getting on there with you again.
What I got to do is, I got to come over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know we gotta see what
You can go where you at too.
Yeah, we definitely do that.
And let's get something going, but I'm with whatever y'all with, I'm with it.
That's a
All
bit.
we need is 6 of us, man. That's it. 6 real ones.
That's it. Let go.
I'm gonna leave my phone in the car.
Me too. I don't need no phone.
Yeah.
You know, phone.
Nah, man. Hey, don't work too hard, man. We don't want to go with you.
I appreciate
Always.
you.
Love, man.
Yeah.
Y'all already know. And John, glad me and you probably agree on sports, man. So
Man,
Already.
Jay, man, what are you talking about, man?
Already. Yeah, so
Alright, chill.
one of the things, yeah, with that, like I said, I know Tim said he don't want to tell his other story. Yeah, because you don't want to glorify the negative, because that's what we trying to get them away from. But you do want to let them know, hey, you have a chance to make it. Don't feel like going this way with the big homie is your only way out. Even if you coming through, bad circumstances, we all came from there. But if somebody probably look at Tim, look at me, look at you today, they might not believe it.
Because you don't look like
They
it.
might look at you like, hey, man, you well groomed, like you got yourself together. Ain't no way you came from where I came from.
They don't never think that.
Yes, we did. All of us. What are you like Timmy said, what are you talking about? Like all of us came from
Every last one of us came
from these same circumstances, the same poverty, the same low income houses,
Everything.
the same dynamic.
Yeah.
We just was born before you. That's it.
That's it.
That's the only thing.
Now, they think real is an image. So we don't wear bandanas, or we don't got 100 tattoos, or we ain't on the block. They look at you. They don't know you. They look at you like you a square. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, I ain't think you grew up. I'm like, but you can't judge a book by its cover. How you gonna tell if somebody real or not by the way they look? You know what I'm saying? You know how many gangsters wear suits, real suits.
Real gangsters.
You feel me? Bow
That's
tie.
That's what it was back in the day. The real, the ones in the mob.
You know what I'm saying?
The tigers, they had suits on.
And half of these chicks don't get themselves a change, and they don't even think no further than what they see. They just follow what they see on the Instagram and social media. That big homie, they run with that. They don't even get themselves a chance. They don't stop and think about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I tell somebody all the time, like, I be telling these chicks, I can tell you about both sides of the coin, cause I done seen it. I come from them, so they're like, there ain't nothing to glorify. Ain't nothing to glorify. Yeah, you right. I ain't never going back to living how I used to live, ever. Know what I'm saying? And if you living like that, I gotta tell people all the time, bro, don't let people confuse that struggling and growing up rough in the gutter like that's something you glorify. Cause I ain't never met not one person that grew up like that still wanna live like that. I ain't never met one to this day. I don't care what hood you from. I ain't never met one person like, yeah, bro, I still wanna live how I lived when I was in all the way. Yeah, no nigga, they lying.
Stop playing, man. You play too
They
much,
lying.
man.
Yeah.
So, Sabi, you saw the thing going on there. You ain't saying nothing on the live.
Talk to me.
Yeah. Did you see?
You see what going
on the Facebook post?
on? You see the comments?
Come on, Doc Ho?
Was it that post? I think it was that. I think I
That
shared.
but I think you tagged most of us though.
Yeah, you tagged me. When you tagged me?
You tagged most of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen you tag me.
Yeah, but one of the things, another thing that Doc was saying, she was like, there's a lot of kids out here trying, but they falling victim to the system. We was talking about that when we went to breakfast. That's another reason why we need more of these outlets for these, somewhere for these people to go to. Because there's gonna come a point in time where they just gonna give up. Like the young man she was telling us about, trying to go to night school, trying to go to school, but he don't really have the resources.
Situation there.
He walking. You said he was walking to school, wanting to go to school, but he don't really have the resources to dispose of to really utilize. So it's gonna come a point in time where he just gonna be like,
The hell with it.
Yeah.
forget it. So we gotta pick them people up also, or we gonna lose them to the big
Yeah,
home.
them the ones that you want to try to save, but the ones that's out here trying. Like I be looking at the young man with the time that I did meet him, and like he interested in trying to do better for himself, but his living situation is toxic. Like his whole spot, like when he described to me where he stay, I said, oh, I know exactly where you stay at. Police always at your house. You You feel me? And so I called somebody and I asked them, hey, who stay in that house right there? And they're like, oh, you talking about the house where all the police be at? So like everybody know,
That's crazy.
like where he stay at, like the drummer is always up over there. You know what I mean? And this young man that he go to night school, he ride a bike. Like how many people you know young cats gonna ride the bike from the east side to the south side every night just to get to night school, and then
Ain't too many.
yeah, and he do it every time. Like he really be trying to go to school, like, and the doc be allowing him to come through, cause he don't have a computer or no internet at home.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so he go to the doc office and use her computer to do his homework and all that. So where do where you draw the line at when it comes to somebody like that, man? Like you really be trying to, you like your heart go out to people that like that. Like you like dang little homie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh man, get my number, man. If you know what I'm saying, like, what's happening? Like, the man be saying different stuff like, man, I ain't ate, or
Just simple stuff.
yeah, like, come on, man, you can't even concentrate on an empty stomach. You know what I mean? How you can force a child to even concentrate, man, on an empty stomach?
Your stomach growling.
Yeah.
So you gonna keep thinking about that you hungry. You can't like
So
you said.
whatever
You
he
can't focus.
did in order to get in the situation he was in, they were probably like Doc said, he probably was in survival mode. He was trying to make it.
Sad.
But ain't no way, like, you just somebody got to see that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to see that. Somebody got to be like, and there's more of him out there.
A whole lot of them like that.
Yeah.
It's like nobody don't care.
But you got people that that's on the sideline and they want to talk, man, forget them children, man, them ain't your children, don't worry about it, or come on, man.
Till it's your child.
My thing is, whatever I did, it speak for itself. I don't have to have nobody to speak for me. Like I don't care what nobody say. Nowhere out here. Like I pay my dues to society out here.
Yeah.
You feel me? Whatever I did, it speak for itself. It's self-explanatory. So for those that feel like we fabricating truths and all that, I mean, do the knowledge to it. Like, yeah.
I would tell anybody.
Check a nigga's resume. Like, and the one that you feel like you got to know me if you can say what you're saying.
Yeah. At least you better know it.
You got to know. You feel me? So, in order for us to like move forward like this agenda, man, we got to put together whatever it is that we gonna do for whoever it is that we gonna save. You know what I mean?
Gotta get it.
Like we trying to talk to these people about the men's conference. We still trying to talk to people about
and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Community.
He gonna make me go.
The community.
Yeah, we talking about community. We talking about rebuilding the villages. We talking about all these different dynamics that's foreseeable if somebody picked up the baton and started doing some work.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, and it's gonna sound, I just feel like people like, they really got a real true want to change. There ain't too many of it like that no more. Half of them want to care about themselves. Like, we're gonna start doing a lot of like groundwork like we used to. Like, even have to go to the neighborhoods on a Saturday and like, you know what I mean? Just show the kids you care. You know what I mean?
Got to do that.
You know what I mean? Like, even if you just, let's say you just go to all the way to Osaka, wherever you go, and you start a pickup game and buy all the kids drinks, sodas, like, you gotta just put, because these kids now, they need more hands-on responsibility than anything. We needed it, but they definitely need it. Cause they bigger distractions that internet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have that. Like that internet got them so far gone that they don't even realize that stuff ain't even real until it's real. So I feel like we're gonna have to reach out to some people, but it's gonna be a lot of people ain't gonna back us because what we stand for, we're gonna take, you know what I want to say to do it. And half of them ain't gonna have that. So they gonna speak like, yeah, you know what?
Testicular fortitude.
Yeah, we use that word.
Testicular fortitude.
So you gonna have a lot of them like, yeah, we love to do that and blah blah blah. Like I came up like I even not too long, but it was like probably about a year ago. I came up with a day like it was a you know, Atlanta got this day called like Zone 6 Day, like just like the East Side, but they had like a big old like celebration. I had came up with a day like that. Reached out to a few people for the whole city though. Instead of having the East Side, West Side, South Side, it was just like I forgot what I called it, but I came up with. Reached out to about 20 people. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It was just about having a city day. Just everybody to meet at one location, no violence, no nothing. Cause believe it or not, these kids still beefing. These kids on the west side beefing with a lot of kids on the east side.
Oh yeah.
South side, so like, I'm like, we come up, you know what, it sounds good at first. After about, I get 2-3 days, I ain't had no response. You see what I'm saying? So like, yeah, a lot of them gonna talk good game, but like, half of them don't care about nobody but themselves. You know what I'm saying? They'll do anything to get them likes, them shares. But in reality, they ain't gonna do no groundwork because they ain't no soldier like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I tell them to their face. I'm saying niggas ain't no soldier, man. They don't care about nobody but themselves. I'm always trying to tell these kids the right thing to do, and I ain't perfect. Right. You know what I'm saying? But this gutter stuff, I'm telling you, that ain't the way to go.
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
Give us some questions, Tanya.
That ain't it.
I'm really, we have a question, but I want to veg back on for both of y'all. See, I'm kind of with what Chill will say. We gotta start taking action now. I mean, we were talking about the village since like the first episode when we had the phone. Mm-hmm. You know, we still talking about the village. Now, you know, the guns getting worse and worse. Now we got some type of angle. I don't know who we gonna approach with it, or we can find out who we need to take it to. We kind of see through dialogue, through conversation, everybody kind of chiming in. So we got juices flowing, like you said, Tim. Now it's time to put some action together. Like
we're approaching like 60 years since Malcolm was assassinated. We almost approaching like 60 years since Malcolm was assassinated, and almost 55 years since Dr. King was assassinated. And even during those times Dr. King was assassinated and Malcolm was assassinated, the cry for justice and
it's worse back then.
Yeah, everybody was crying for justice and jobs and justice. All the way back then, 60 and 55 years ago. And still today, we still saying the same thing. We want jobs, we want justice, but we asking the same people that they were asking back then. Mm-hmm. And it's 60 years. 55 years.
We got, you know what I'm saying? So go back to what we were saying from the beginning.
What are you talking about?
At some point,
you gotta start asking them.
Yeah, you gotta start asking them.
You gotta make some demands.
Yeah, you gotta do it for yourself.
So end of the day, like we said from the first episode, like at some point, you gotta have, you gotta have the people that's unselfish. You got to give up something to get something. Right. It's gonna take more people like us, older cats like us, to take that risk for these younger kids to succeed. The problem is, like I go back to what I'm saying, half of them, they selfish. Half of them, if it ain't them, they ain't gonna do it. See me? If it's a kid life on the line or a future builder, if I had to, whatever I gotta go through for that child to have a better situation than mine, I'm all for it. Cause I understand I didn't get to this. Somebody did it for me. I didn't get to this point just by getting to this point. Somebody laid the foundation for me. Somebody sacrificed something for me. And it wasn't always my brother. It was always, it's a lot of cats that really helped save my life. It ain't just my blood brother. I can name about 10 people off the top of my hand that's older than me that helped save my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have went down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you gotta do the same thing. But the question is, how many gonna do it and who really gonna do it? Because when it comes, it's easy to say what you'll do when you talking about, you typing a paragraph or something, but you gotta put in that groundwork.
G-Mo, what's happening, bro? Come on in here and talk, man. Send me
It's,
a
I was saying, it's people in place.
Right.
Like we talking about us, it's people in place
Yeah.
that if they connected or whatever, they got some sort of power. We need to go to them, like you say, Tim, hold their feet to the fire.
Yeah.
Because it's people in positions,
That can help.
like we said, we don't just close our eyes and ignore the situation. We see it right here, dead in front of us. So, like Tim always say, like, what y'all gonna do?
And if they don't do it, you know what to do? It's not hate, but like, we gotta stop. We gotta keep it all the way 100. Stop supporting the phony, bro. If they ain't doing that, what they say they're doing. So when we go to them for them to help or whatnot, and they choose not to help,
Just
nah,
cool, bro.
you know what I'm saying? It ain't like you're mad at them, but you gotta let the people know, because a lot of these people that's in position to help people, half the folks don't know they ain't helping nobody for real. So how you gonna call yourself a leader, but then when it's time to help somebody, you turn the other way? Okay, that's cool, but the same people that's supporting you need to let them know that they phony. You know what I'm saying? Call a spade a spade. Like, quit being Mr. Nice Guy, man. Either you real or you ain't. You can't play both sides of the fence. Ain't no in between. It's either you is or you ain't. Just that simple. You know what it is? Yeah, that's simple. Hold their feet to the fire. And if you don't want to put your feet up to the fire, move to the side if you ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, get out the way.
Yeah, get out the way.
So say that, Tim, because you always saying you the big bro in this. You always saying I want to tell X, Y, Z about this. Why we ain't doing this X, Y, Z? Whether it's an organization, whether it's somebody like he said in the leadership role, whether it's somebody in the position of power. So what are you saying to that? Like I said, it's people in place that may have more power than a Mid, a Toddy, or a Tim that probably can force some issues.
Yeah. See, but them people right there that's like mannequins in the shopping mall of democracy. Like, the only time you get to see them is when you go to the shopping mall. You feel me? The only time you get to see them cats, man, is when you go to the mall. And them mannequins is dressed in what you want to buy. You feel me?
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah. So, yeah, but the thing about it is if you can't, approach the situation and get no results from it, then you have to move on from that and go to someone else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we keep talking to the same people over and over, and everybody keeps saying the same thing. And it's just like the 50 years, 55 years. We still saying 50 years later, we still asking the government for jobs, like Buster was saying on the post. We still begging for economic empowerment. We still begging for that. And we still begging for justice for our children, for everything that we going through. We still begging 55 years later. Dr. King been gone 55 years. And we still asking for the same exact thing we were asking for when he was here. And we asking the same people.
It make no sense.
Yeah, so how long it gonna take for you to realize
they don't care.
That those people that you asking for ain't listening to you, man? And when you gonna get your own foot out your own way? And make your own break?
You gonna have to.
Yeah. See, of course, in this day and time, we're gonna always have to go through certain challenges to get the things that we need. We ain't gonna deny that. But if we came together as a unified body, that's the thing that we ain't never tried, bro. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, we don't try everything. We done begged in, slept in, lied in, crawled in. But the only thing we ain't never tried is unity.
Yep.
And we keep talking unity, but we ain't got no unity. Like, it's still a disconnect somewhere down the line where these puzzle pieces ain't matching.
Yep.
Cause like Chill Will said earlier, everybody got these egos.
Everybody about themselves.
Yeah. So everybody wanna say, oh, I wonder what Toddy and Mid and Tim gonna make off the men's conference. What you mean? Like we ain't even had this ain't even our thing. We was invited. Make.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, you feel me? You trying oh them niggas just trying to come up off a nigga. What? We ain't getting you feel me? We ain't getting but see that's that ego.
Yeah.
In the background, oh man, I ain't gonna be supporting them nigga with that foolishness. That's what they saying. So that ego is getting involved every time we try to make something happen for the people. It's always somebody saying, oh, my nigga, you ain't all like that. What you gonna tell the people? I'm gonna tell the people exactly what you're not telling them.
Yeah.
If I ain't like that and you are like that, then you get up here and tell the people.
Yeah.
Don't leave it to me. If you feel like I ain't like that.
If you more qualified than me, then what
That's
you
right.
down for?
Yeah, what you waiting on? Get off your hands and make a move.
Yeah.
Marcus Garvey said, after I got done praying, I got on my feet and started working.
Simple. Yep.
Yeah. See, everybody keep telling me you got to pray about it, then what? After you get done praying,
Can't just sit there.
you got to go to work.
Yeah,
you got to meet it. You got to meet the Creator in the middle.
You got to. That's why you say you take the first step.
I take it too. That's right. You got to put some work in. So in order for somebody anybody to do anything, Rob, what's up, boy? I've been waiting on you to pop up. I knew you was somewhere around here. But in order for any one of us to do anything, we gotta get our own people that's always in the way, trying to find a way to backbite or say, oh my nigga, you ain't no gangster, nigga, you wasn't no gangster back then and this and that, yeah, but you ain't say that when we were back then. You definitely say that when we were back then. Rob, what's happening, my boy? Yeah. So you definitely ain't gonna say it now. Now you just trolling. Yeah. But our major issue is we won't get our own feet out of our own way. That means us as a people, not individuals. Yeah. Us as a people won't get our feet out of our own way.
That's been our problem.
We've been the same crab in the barrel
forever.
Community forever, man. We ain't never tried to give ourselves an opportunity to get ahead. Just look around you. I took, was it you, Rock? I took through the hood and I was showing these cats like, I said, look who you gonna lose this neighborhood to. These Latinos and Hispanic families that's buying up the hood.
And they steady moving, they move more and more.
Man, listen, you got black folks that fill up Pedros and Margaronas and El Cazador full of black people.
Yep.
They got 10 restaurants on the same street.
Yep.
And it's full with black people. Right? So you support anything else except yourself.
Yep.
Now you don't see Deli House, I think they owned by black folks. I think Marco's Pizza owned by black people.
And
Big Nick's, Mr. Andy's, all these people, Diggity's.
Yeah.
You don't see no people wrapped around the building at those spots. What's up, my little homie? There go my little homie JT right there. I ain't seen him in forever. He ain't fooling with me right now. That's who was with us at this workshop. Yeah. He don't fool with me right now. I don't know what's up with him. But anyway, we don't see these people going to Big Nick's and Deli House and Mr. Andy's and whatever we got to offer, we ain't packing that out.
Yep, so I ain't neither.
But if you ride up and down Avenue Street, Rodeo,
they everywhere.
Pedro's, what's the name of the little Mexican restaurant that's downtown?
Oh, it's yeah.
What it's called?
I think you just said it. What it called?
Y'all know the restaurant that's downtown?
Everybody be eating that.
Yeah.
Sit right there when you come to the light.
Yeah, right
I don't
in the middle
name
right there. But I don't know what it's called, but full.
Us too.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
When you don't see no collard green Wednesdays or no fried chicken Thursdays. Everybody, Taco Tuesday. You got the black folk cooking tacos on Tuesday at their restaurant now. Trying to make sure that they try to get some of that, cause you gonna support anything except yourself.
Yep.
Anything except yourself, that's what we gonna support.
Yep.
So I got my own thing about that. I try to support my people, but I got my own thing about that. But I can't talk about that one-on-one.
Yep.
Yeah, we all got something to say about it, but even if the customer service is bad and you get the worst service, that's the time where you know somebody like a big nigga. You say, hey, big nigga, let me tell you something. You know what I mean? I don't know who this woman was that was serving me tonight, but that was some horrible service. He need to know that.
Yeah.
But you don't need to go on Facebook. You don't need to go on social media and blast them out. You go to him. Huh? Yeah. That's when you go to him and address that with him, so that maybe he can address that.
But that's what we do though.
But when it's black on,
we gonna blast it.
boy, I seen buzzers on top of Mr. Andrews. Remember they used to say that? They find everything they can find wrong with what he had going on.
That's not trying to help nobody.
Yeah, you trying to tear him down every chance you get. So my thing is to go back to your question, Toddy, whatever your question was, whatever point I'm on, I'm probably on point number 37 or 38.
39?
Yeah, whatever point I'm on, I'm saying the people that we want to talk to is the people that's supposed to be the ones that consider themselves my thing is this. I've been asking y'all this forever. Who is the 100 black men in Valdosta?
Still don't know.
Yeah, who that is?
Mm-hmm.
Who are the kings? The new king, the king? Who them people is?
Still don't know.
Rock, you be with them people, so you know something. Who is Game Changers? Who is all these organizations that I saw tagged and these posts getting rewards and awards? What happened? What y'all be talking about?
Try to be doing.
Yeah, what y'all be doing out here in these streets?
It's work going on.
Yeah, but we losing every day in the open. So y'all working behind the scenes.
Yeah, what I'm saying, we're behind the scenes, we're small, you like my brother now.
Huh?
You know that now.
What you say?
You know that. On my brother, you do so much.
I'm with you. Yeah, no, I ain't.
Even with a small group of people.
Yeah, I'm saying now with y'all, one thing I will say about that group that you be hanging with, I see y'all out there, y'all doing neighborhood cleanups, and y'all doing, different works in the community. Yeah, but I'm saying who y'all is though?
Yep.
Why y'all ain't promoting these men conferences where you can get in front of these people and talk? And let the people know how do people be a part of your organizations? You see what I'm saying?
It's all over my face.
Yeah, I'm just saying, how do people get to be a part of these things? Like all this stuff is like they like ghost communities. Like we don't know who these people is. Like I know who you is, I know who Felt is. And I don't know who these other cats is though. But Felton came to me and told me and gave me a brief synopsis of who the new Kings is. And I said, okay, I understand that. But we need to see y'all in the front though. Everybody can't play from behind.
Yeah.
Everybody can't. What's happening? So my thing is, we need some people to start talking. Like, what's up? How can we help? Even if I don't want to join,
Let me stop. See, that way the problem come in. It's a lot of talking going on.
till our mouth start bleeding.
Y'all mouth start hurting.
Yeah,
But it's now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's footwork that needs to be done now.
that's right.
It's something, his head got to get dirty now. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And I keep having to go back to this example, like when we did the thing in the park. Like
Yeah.
it was on the tour bus. It was on the tour bus that I know of that followed up. You know what I'm saying? With any kid that was out there to walk that thing.
You and Twin.
And that was me and Twin.
Yeah.
It's on the tour bus that followed up on anyone that I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, the work that's going on, I think, you know, it's behind the scenes, but it's so much that needs to be done. It's so much work that needs to be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? The work that is being done by the people who are getting out there, like, it's hard for it to be noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like if you take 1,000 people, you know what I'm saying? Like, just say for example, take 1,000 kids. You know what I'm saying? If you got 250 kids on each side of town, and if you talk to one, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the start.
That's the victory.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's the start.
Yeah.
So, but it's got to start somewhere. Like everybody's saying what needs to be done, and I agree. But it's got to be, again, we can sit here and talk about what needs to be done. But until we get out there and actually connect with these kids, because a lot of people don't know, like I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Even the young man who spoke up that day in the park, in my mind, he didn't really have nothing going on at home. But I'm thinking, little did I know, they had all kinds of stuff going on in the house.
Right.
Stuff that I had no idea about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I ain't gonna put it in something like that. I ain't gonna put it in there. But what I'm saying is there was all kinds of stuff going on on the home front.
Yeah, you got on toxic homes. Yeah.
Right? So now I'm saying, I ain't saying it was a struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was hard for him to see, you know what I'm saying, I guess he was limited, but to see what he was seeing, what his eyes was seeing, what his mama was struggling. You know what I'm saying? And you and me know that's a hard thing for a young man to sit back and watch.
Right.
When your mama sitting there and struggling, but that's a hard thing to sit there and watch. So in my mind, like when I had never died today. So then me and everybody, I know that sitting there watching the mama struggle at some point.
Right.
So it's a lot of factors that go into when we talk about like trying to reach out to the help. You know what I'm saying? Like it's things that can be done. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if the young man will listen to me, but I know I read a article one time after that. You know what I'm saying? It's been about the city now, but I moved around a little bit. But I pulled up one day and he recognized me. You know what I'm saying? So he knows I was in that spot. In other words. And I put on and said, you know what I'm saying? I said, don't see how they doing. You know, he was trying to, you know, I can see. So that he like he might have been trying to handle the business, but he was in a place, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was in a place, just like y'all have been. He was in a place where he was confused about what was going on, you know what I'm saying, with himself, with his situation.
Yeah.
So I just know they encouraged, you know what I mean? Like, but it's a lot of kids, man. I done pulled up myself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids in the neighborhood, in the street, that walk in the street. Like, hey man, what y'all got going on? What is your aim in walking around? Like, what are you hoping to be? What grade are you in? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get on a personal level with them. And a lot of times you find they never really had nobody to put on like that and to express concern about what they got going on. Some of them don't even have parents that even care about what they got going on because they just great. And that's the thing, that's the war we fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard, man. It's hard, but we can, you know what I'm saying? Like every individual person can stop nobody whether they come from the barber shop. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really like you see them in the street at the store. You might see them in the mall anywhere. It can be anywhere. Like all about young men, especially I say young men, but young ladies too. But all of our young men can use some type of guy. You know what I'm saying? But also we also gotta remember another thing for me. Like we also
Rock trying to dominate the energy. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. Now, you still ain't told her who y'all live though. You gotta say, yeah. I'm with you when you're right, but you still ain't told her who y'all live, man. Y'all got something to do on our spill. We about to get up out of here, man. But hey, you came late. I reached out for you when I first got on here.
I know, man. I'm at work, man. So, man, I can't do it.
It looked like you're working like a slave too, my brother. You working hard now, you feel me? Yeah, man. So, but yeah, we gonna get back on it.
Appreciate that, Rock.
We gonna need to do this
I'm
again.
coming to the barbershop. I'm coming to the barbershop.
Yeah, pull up on it. Yeah, pull up on it. I'll be there.
All right, man. Y'all want me good, man.
All right, bro. Peace, man.
Peace.
We out here, man.
In so many words, man, we just gotta get out here and make it happen. We have to do our part. You feel me? We have to do our part. We have to do our part. Get out
Hey,
here.
what's up, man?
One thing I did hear him say, everybody was saying it's a lot of talking, so I'm ready to get out here.
Well, this is what this platform is made for, to talk. But see, the difference is we do a lot of talking, but we do a lot of action too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So this particular platform is strictly for talking. Like, ain't nothing that we can do on this platform but talk and inform y'all what our movements look like.
Right.
And so then we trying to gather up the truth. We trying to line up the truth. You know what I mean? Who gonna do what? And once we get through talking on the show, see, we get outside.
You gotta get outside.
Yeah, we
You know
go
what I'm saying?
outside.
We go outside, so
You gotta get that.
Good, Mason. What's happening, brother, man?
so come to that
Send
man.
my condolences. That's Mason, man. That's whose son had passed away right there. Peace, man.
My condolences
Condolences
to you and your family.
man. You know, we always got you in our prayers. We sending positive energy, love, and light to y'all, man. Stay up and stay strong, man. Remember, I'm here, man, if you need me.
Like Tim said, man, we outside. Men conference, mental
April 1st,
mental clarity.
make sure you might want to look into that, man. The men conference, April 1st, man. You don't experience some traumatizing things, man, that you might want to come and be a part of that conversation, man. Mental clarity, man. We need that.
We appreciate y'all.
April 1st, men conference, man. Get out. We got these tickets on sale, man. $25 a pop. And y'all get out of it, man. We trying to make this happen, man. Peace to the fine family, man. God.
Man, listen,
Man, listen.
it's free game.